technology. Anyway, hey guys, Steffi and Shell. You guys have been here since the beginning. Okay, so we're doing E-Notary training. I did do an overview because this is going to go for the replay for everybody. So my name is Vanessa Terry, and this is Notary to Notary. And this training teaches you how to build a successful notary business, traditional notary where you're doing in-person, and e-notary where you're doing remote online notarizations nationwide. The website for the training is NOTARY2NOTARY.com. It's a self-paced training. You do it all on your own. You can always email if you have questions. We do have weekly webinars. There is an ebook that also how to make $1,000 a week as a notary public that you will get a copy of. And I feel like I'm missing. Oh, and you get in-person classes for free, but we're not doing in-person classes right now, obviously. But we will be doing more webinars so that way you can come to those classes for free as well. So there's the all-inclusive Notary to Notary training, which just teaches you the basic traditional notary. So, you know, licensing, insurance, signing agent, power of attorney, wills, finances, taxes, stuff like that, marketing. And then e-notary teaches, it kind of piggybacks off of that because you kind of want to, most people who become an e-notary are already a traditional notary first, but then it shows you how to build your e-notary platform. So both of those are at NOTARY2NOTARY.com. So this training, which is about an hour, is going to cover e-notary stuff, okay? So moving on. Okay, so they come in. I sent out new links just now, so it was just spinning. I don't know. But you guys got in, so eventually it has to work. Maybe they need to exit out and log back in, maybe? Stop laughing. All right, focus. All right, guys, so let's get started. So I was going to go over first the registration part, and then we'll go into the Virginia Notary Commission. All right, so we're going to hop right in. I did figure out the screen sharing this time, guys. Yes, I did. Watch out now. All right, Chrome tab, Notary Commission, share. So you should be able to see my screen, right? Can you still see me? I think you can. Okay, you can still see me. All right, so to get registered, I hit the wrong button, but you go to the same website if you're in Virginia. If you're not in Virginia, I can do one separate for you for your state. There's only 6 states. So if you're not in Virginia, send me a message. I will do a separate video on how to do your application. So coming here, the fastest way to get to it is just going e-notary application instructions. I'm so glad I got the screen share done right this time. I would read all this information because this is really, really important to you. For you, it is a $45 fee to get registered. To get licensed. I should have saying registered. Licensed. You do need to have your digital certificate and seal before you register. I will send you the seal. The certificate you're going to get from IdentTrust. Well, I suggest you get from IdentTrust. So you can get it from wherever you want to, but IdentTrust is the best. Oh, someone else got in. Look at that. It is working. Just got to play with it. Oh, there's more. I don't know what happened, guys. If you're getting in now, don't worry. The webinar does have replay. I hope I can cut out the first 10 minutes of the webinar because that was kind of me just talking. All right, so we are hopping right into getting licensed as an e-notary in Virginia. So if you're in a different state, send me a message. I will do a separate video for how to do your application portion for your state. Oh, look, everyone's getting in now. See? I don't know what happened. Beats me. Okay. So basically, you would come here and you would fill all this information out. I guess I'll just use my information because it's public information anyway. Basically, you would fill in whatever your current commission name is, whatever you're currently commissioned as. It has to match your current commission because you have to have a traditional license first before you can get the e-notary. I just wish my phone would go faster. Okay, so one more second and then we'll be done. I know. Just trying to get everybody in here so they're not, you know, freaking out. Is this one? No, it's not. Okay. This is the last one I'm going to do, and then we're going to keep going. I just try to help everybody get in. That's all. But this does have replay on it, so if you can't get in, if people can't get in, they can always watch the replay. I keep saying that, but I am trying to get these people in here. Trying. Okay, once she sends me her email, I can just send her a direct link. I don't know what's going on. It's me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll send that one to you, respond back, get you done. All right. So going back to the application, and if you guys have questions, put it in the chat on here, and I will answer your questions. I know it seems like I'm kind of going back and forth, but I want to help everybody get in. Yeah, but I can see your questions on the side. So as I see them populate, then I will answer them. So we're going to go over licensing. We're going to go over the digital certificate. We're going to go over the platforms and how to get business. Okay. So that is the schedule of events for this class. And it is, oh, I found it. Thank you. 0059. You guys gotta bear with me. I'm probably gonna have to just do this one and then reshoot another one. Hopefully they let me cut and paste. We shall see. Okay. All right, back to this. Here we go. You guys bear with me 1 second. Now people are having a hard time. And I promise this is the last one. I feel like people are getting in once I email them the link directly. For some reason, when I sent it out as a mass email, they're not getting in, which is really weird. So that's technology. What you gonna do? All right, here we go. So email address. Are you guys still with me here? Good. Okay. All right. So then when you get to this page, you actually have to have your digital certificate here already. Let me know if I'm going too fast. So basically when you get to this page, and we're going to go into digital certificate in a second, you would fill this in here. Your certificate name is going to be IdentTrust unless you get it from another company. The website is just IdentTrust.com. And then here you're just going to put, they say, briefly describe how you will use the electronic notary technology and provide the manufacturer's name. So basically you can just put, I am going to notarize loan closings using DocVerify. It's not that serious. It's just they want to make sure that, you know, you are a notary and you're going to do, the purpose of getting your e-notary is to conduct e-notarizations. So you just do something really simple like that. You can be a way more, you know, explanatory if you want to. You do not have to. Just basically simple. Keep it simple like that. Okay. And then certificate start and end date, that is on your IdentTrust certificate. So when you get it, it's going to have a start date and an end date, and you plug that in there. The next page, oh, you know, I do need to go to the next page. So let's just say April 1st, and then we'll say it expires the 22nd. Okay. So when you get your e-notary license, you want to make sure you get it to, you want it to expire. Okay. Get your license is going to expire whenever your traditional license expires. So like my license now expires in 2022, August 2022. So my e-notary is going to expire the same time. Okay. So if your license is going to expire this year or early next year, go ahead and renew it, because when that expires, you know, so that way you're not paying the fee back to back. You want to try and get the maximum amount of time of that, of your e-notary license. Now your certificate, you have to buy it by the year. So mine ends in 2022. So I think I bought 2 years. I think that's what I did. But you don't have to. You can buy it every year if you want to. I think it's $59. I'm gonna go to that site in a second so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so let's hit next. And then you just hit yes to all of this. My commission will expire with my current notary commission. No matter when you renew it, That's why, and you can renew your your regular license now. Like some people thought you had to wait until like it was like within a 30-day window. That's not true. As long as it's like, gonna expire this year, you can renew it, or like early next year. Just say, you want to get your if they ask you, but I don't think they are. You can go ahead and renew it. That way it will expire concurrent with your traditional license, okay? So then it just says, my selected solution for completing an electronic notary certificate shall render evident, all this stuff you would hit yes to. But make sure you read your handbook because you want to make sure you're doing it right. Okay, but basically all this is going to be yes, and then it's going to go over everything you put in. You're going to hit yes. The next page you're going to pay. Okay. Oh, I do need to. Let me show you one more thing that's really important. This is the page that I was going to talk about. Okay, so right here is where you're going to, people are having a lot of problems with this screen. If you have any questions, put it in the chat and I will answer them as I go along. Okay, so basically, download signable PDF is what you want to do. So you want to download signable PDF. I don't know if it's going to show you the PDF. Oh, it will. Okay, so when you download the PDF, you upload, you know what? You can't do it that way. And I don't think you guys can see my screen. I wonder if you can see it. Let me know when I open this PDF if you can see the PDF. If not, I'm going to have to open it on the screen share tab. So I'm going to do that in just a second. So download PDF. Then you have to open it with Adobe. System viewer. I think I need to open it. I want to open it. I don't think it's going to let me do this. No, it's not. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I usually do it on my other computer, but basically you have to open it in your, get off of me, hold on, Adobe. And I want you guys to be able to see what it looks like in Adobe, so bear with me 1 second. If you haven't, I'm not going anywhere. I just want you guys to see what it looks like in Adobe. So give me 1 second, let me get Adobe open. Because when you open a certificate, you have to apply your seal to it that way. Oh my goodness, come on. You can't see it, can't see what? I didn't open Adobe yet. If that's what you're looking for, I'm trying to open it now. So just give me a second. I just recently got a MacBook and I'm used to having a HP. So if you've ever made the transition from HP to MacBook, you know that it's absolutely insane. Nothing is the same. So it's like, okay, how do I do this again? Okay. So it's definitely a learning process. Okay, so I got it open. Now let's see if I can get it on screen share. All right, this is what I'm going to do because I don't want to troubleshoot it while we're in the webinar. I will have to do it later and then just send it to you guys because I can do a webinar after this and I'll send it to you how you actually sign it on here. But I am going to show you how to sign it on any other application. But basically when you download it, can you guys see me again? I hope you can. When you download it, basically you're going to open it in Adobe. You're going to click it's like a signature page that you're going to click. It's a little box. You click it, it's going to populate your digital certificate. It's going to come up. You're going to click your certificate. In the right-hand corner, it's going to say create. You're going to click create, and then you're going to upload your seal. So your seal is going to come to you if you buy it from anywhere or if you get it from me. If you're in the program, you can get it from me. It's free, so don't buy it. It's either going to be a PDF or a PNG or JNG. You upload it. It's going to populate. It's going to have like your commission, all that good stuff into the corner. On one side, it's going to have that on the left. On the right-hand side, it's going to have the time, the date, and I think it's a location. They have like more numbers down there. And that's going to populate. And then you hit sign. After it's all there, you can see everything is in that box, your stamp. It's going to look exactly like how you stamp on a regular stamp. And then it has a date, time, and stuff on the right-hand side. You hit sign. It's going to generate on that document. Then you hit save the document, save the whole document. Then that's when you go back here and upload your signed PDF. Then you would submit it. Now, a lot of people were having an issue. So Virginia did not, let me try to say this right. It did not used to be, that probably was horrible English, but that's okay. You previously did not have to have the word electronic on your seal, but now you do. So if you have a seal, no, it's not. Okay. If you have a seal already that you've had, like my seal I've had from before, I'm going to just update my seal. If you have one that doesn't have the word electronic on it, just let me know and I'll send you a new one. If you got it from me, if it doesn't matter if you got it from me or not, if you're in the program, I'll send you one anyway. So they do want it to now have electronic notary public on there. So that's a change that has been made. And then, okay. Let's go from here. So this is basically just how you get licensed. So on this page, people are having issues with that. Okay, what I was saying is if you go through this process and you turn in your PDF and then they email you back and say, oh, your name is not right as how you're really commissioned, or you don't have the word electronic or whatever the case is, they're going to email you back and say you need to make these corrections. When you make the corrections, simply email them back the corrected document. Do not pay again. You do not have to pay again. Just send them back the corrected document, okay? So I'm trying to, you guys, I mean, it's always like the more I do this, the more I have questions and things happen. It's like, oh, no, I didn't think to say that. So I'm definitely going to put that in training. When they send you back a corrected document, you know, saying that you're missing something, don't pay again. Just, you know, send in the way it's supposed to be corrected. Okay, so once you do this, you're done. Then you have to wait about a week to 2 weeks-ish to get it done. Last time I spoke with them, they did say they were behind as far as completing applications, but that was probably about 3 weeks ago. So in Virginia, they said they're behind. So, but I would still get it done. I heard some people said they got theirs back pretty quickly. So, all right, so moving on. So now you're applied, you have your license. Let's go over IdentTrust really quick. This is where you get your digital certificate from. And I have to keep saying this, digital certificate. So I'm probably going to say it horribly wrong because try to say digital certificate fast, a lot of times it's going to come out butchered. But this is where you get your digital certificate from. And that basically just verifies that you are who you say you are as a notary public, and this is your device, and this is your seal, and you are the actual one that basically applied it. So if you ever lose your computer, or I think that's the only way you can probably, you know, lose it. I guess if you accidentally email it to somebody, then you're supposed to report it that someone else has it and it's compromised. All right, so here, bear with me, guys. I know I seem kind of distracted, but I'm trying to get someone else in here. And all right, so IdentTrust is where you go to get your certificate. You would just go to certificates, digital signing and sealing, and then you would go to, the thing is, where did I go last time? I think I went here. I'm going to find it in a second. Bear with me, guys. Nope, that's not it. That's going to teach you how to do it. I could let you guys do this. You probably guys have already remember, how did I get in here? Digital signing and sealing. Okay. All right. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I know it's here. Okay. So this is where you would be. And you're going to choose, well, if you're in Virginia, you're going to choose here. But you see, like, Florida's here. Before, if you're in a different state, just message me so I can make sure I tell you how to do it right. A lot of people are doing it wrong. Not wrong, but just you don't want to do it that way. Then don't click Notarize. Don't click Notary Cam, because that limits you. Just click Virginia State of Virginia E-Notary, okay? You can use Notarize. You can use Notary Cam, but you want it to just be for the state of Virginia, okay? And then this is what you would choose, the IGC Basic Assurance Unaffiliated, okay? So it's $59 for a year, for the first year, $99 for 2 years, $139 for 3 years. So I think I got the 2 year, I might have got the 3 year, I don't really remember. But it goes by when you're going, you know, when your license is gonna expire. So let's just say we're gonna do a 2 year. And then this is what you're gonna get here. Buy now. Once you hit buy now, it's going to take you to the screen where it's going to, okay, this is just basic information. So basically what happens is you apply. Once you put your application in, they're going to verify your identity. Once your identity is verified, you're going to get an email that says, congratulations, you've been approved. Now retrieve your certificate, okay? If for some reason they can't identify you or there's an issue, they'll send you an email and they might ask for further verification to prove your identity, okay? Okay, so once you do that, they're going to send you an email that says retrieve your certificate, and it's going to have 2 numbers. It's going to have an account number and a retrieval code. And that's what you're going to do to download your license. Let me know if I'm going too fast, okay, guys? Okay, so basically, this page is going to fill in all your information, name, social, ID information, payment, all that good stuff, make your account information, and submit it. Once you pay and submit, you're done. And it says 3 to 5 days, but I feel like I got mine back a lot faster than that. But that's what you would do. You would submit that, and okay. All right. Now, after you get your certificate, let's see. And I send you your seal. So when you get your certificate back, you're going to have to go through the training to show you how to download it, like how to actually download your certificate. There's a whole, probably like 10 steps that you have to follow to get the software downloaded and then download your certificate to your computer. Whenever you're using a different computer, you have to re-download the software, okay? Unless you have it saved onto a platform. And a platform is like DocVerify, there's so many, Nexus, things like that. Unless you have it saved to a software, if you, like when I have my desktop in my office, I have it saved there, and I have my laptop, I have it saved on here. So every device that you use has to have it saved, and you can retrieve it more than once, but unless you save it to a software, okay? Okay, all right. And if you have questions, put it in the chat, okay? All right, so moving on. Stop dinging my phone. So once you download it, once you download the certificate and you've applied and you're licensed, then you're completely done. That's the hard part. So once you guys do that part, that's the hard part. That's the technical part. That's the part that's like, because everybody panic because it's just technical. And once you get that done, it's really smooth sailing from here. So what I recommend starting off is there are several websites you can register for. In the program, I list a few of them, and I started uploading the trainings on them. So the first one I always recommend is not always, but the first one that I recommend sometimes is DocVerify. And I'm going to do that first because I'm registered with them, and that way I can actually show you how to do a document, okay? Well, how this platform works, okay? Now, DocVerify is a, I'm going to have to renew this. Let's see. All right. Well, we're still going to go through this. So basically, DocVerify is an online platform where you basically live chat with someone. So it's like how you see me in the right-hand corner. That's how you would see the other person. And DocVerify actually verifies their identity for you. They basically upload their ID. They do their own checking to make sure that this person is who they say they are. And then once they're done, you can upload the documents, or they can upload documents, and then you can sign them that way, okay? DocVerify is a site that you have to pay for. So it's $100 to get registered with them, okay? So DocVerify, you basically fill all this out. You pay $100 fee one time. It's a setup fee of $100, and then you pay to use it. So like you pay for credits. and then you pay monthly. So monthly you pay $50. That's what I have to review now. Pay $50 a month. And then you buy credits when you want to notarize documents. And the credits aren't much, probably like $1 or $2 for each one that you do. I really don't remember off the top of my head. I have to look at it again. But this platform, because you have to pay for it, is better if you already have clientele, or if you're marketing and you have a following already, you know how to market online, things like that. Just because you have to pay for it. I use it because I do have clients that I can use it for. If you're getting started and you don't have clients, then you can use Notarize, like the other platforms that don't charge you, like Notarize.com, which I uploaded some information about that to the training. If you're in the, well, you are in the training, go through it. I would say tomorrow. You can go through it today, but there'll be a lot more training uploaded today. So tomorrow when you go in, you can get more understanding of how it works. But Notarize basically, let me show you this really quick, then we'll come back to DocVerify. This is Notarize. And so this is Notarize. They're a company that does E-Notarizations nationwide. And you basically will be working for them, okay? I believe they 1099 you. They have offices. They have offices in Texas, Virginia, and one other state. And usually they would have you come in and work in their offices, like physically be in their office. But when I signed on with them, I guess, I don't know if they're doing it because of the situation right now, the whole COVID-19, but they are letting you work remotely. So you can definitely get started with them now. They're super, super busy. I don't know if you can see this at the top here. Due to a surge in demand, we are only completing single document notarizations from 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. We are working tirelessly to offer you support. When I spoke with the person who does the onboarding, she just said that they were extremely, extremely busy, 24 hours a day. Okay, so if you want to work now, all you do is apply with them on their website. I have to find the link on here, but there's an application. Oh, here it is. I think this is it. Yeah, here it is. So you basically would apply online with them right here, and then you're gonna get an email back that basically says, well, we need to schedule a live interview with you, and that's it. They're gonna, they're gonna check your credentials to make sure that you're an e-notary. They'll ask you your experience and things like that, and then you can start working with them. Now, all right, so this is how it goes. So Notarize basically gives you clients. So they are out securing all the work and giving you clients. So it's just like that signing company and title company relationship. So, like when you do traditional signings, if you work for a signing company, you're getting a piece of what was paid, right? But if you work for the title company directly, you get more of those funds. Same concept applies here. So if you get your own business, you're going to keep more of that money, right? But if you work for a company, they're going to, you have to negotiate, or they're going to tell you how much you're going to get paid, okay? But there are pros and cons. So first, let me tell you how their payment works. And I did upload this into the training. So basically, the way it works is you schedule when you want to work. So they'll ask you, well, what shifts do you want to work? I don't know how flexible they are as far as you needing to not work. So that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna see if I can call them and see if they'll tell me. Like say if you're scheduled to work, 9 to 5 and you can't do it. I don't know how they are as far as cancellations goes with that. But basically you sign up for shifts, and you say, like, okay, I want to work 5 to 9 p.m. I want to do part-time. You get paid about $20 an hour to work, and then you get paid per notarization that you complete. And right now it's about $1 to $5 per notarization that you complete. Okay. They are very busy. So you can make, decent money doing it. What you want, like anything, like doing regular signings, that you will be faster at it the more you do it. So like when I first started doing signings, it would take me an hour to do it. Okay. when I first started doing e-notaries, it still took me a nice amount of time because I had to learn the software. Like, okay, how do I upload this? What does this button do? And you have to play with it. So you have to take that in consideration when you first start working because you have to learn the software. Okay. The pro to working with them is it's guaranteed work. Okay. There will always be work with them right now because they are slam busy. So if you're out of work or you don't want to do work right now, you don't want to go out into traditional signings, this is like a guaranteed piece of pie for you. I'm trying to figure out the best way to put it. Yeah, you can make more money doing traditional signings as far as what they're going to pay you per closing, but it's guaranteed work. You don't have to go out of your house. You can stay in your house. You can be comfortable. And I think that sounds good. I mean, do you guys think that's a good idea? Like, what do you think about Notarize? You know, the whole $20 an hour and then $1 to $5 per notarization. Put it in the chat so that way I can see what you guys are thinking. And then are any of you guys already signed up with Notarize? Have you heard back from them? If you already applied, where are you guys with Notarize? But they are, like I said, they are really busy. And if you are looking for work, they have lots of work for you. You do have to be an e-notary, so you can complete them online. And then they give you scripts. They give you scripts to read. And like I said, it's virtual. So they see you, you see them kind of thing. You see them, they see you. They walk you through the whole thing. They give you scripts. Oh, the other thing with Notarize is you have to do a training. So there's that. You think it's a good idea? Okay. So the other thing with them, you signed up, but you haven't heard back. Shoot me an email when you get off of here, Alicia, and I will email you back the hiring person's email, and you can send her, follow up and just say, hey, I submitted an application. But she did say they were very, 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 very busy. So they may just be, really busy with applications too. But if you send me an email when you get off of here, I will forward you her email and then you can follow up about your application. I think it's good. So the thing about Notarize, though, they do have a training, and this was it. This was for me, but it's completely up to you. The training is about 2 weeks. She said 2 to 3, and it's 9 to 5. And it's good if you're in the house and you're not doing anything. For me, it's just like I still haven't found time to schedule, because it's really hard for me to commit to a 9 to 5, especially for 3 weeks. But if you're at home, if you're really just at home and you're not doing anything and that's how you want it, you don't want to go out right now, this is perfect for you. And then so basically the training is 9 to 5, 2 to 3 weeks. They're trying to get it down to 2 weeks, she said, but right now it's 2 to 3 weeks, and then you start working, but you get paid for the training. The other thing, it was one more thing she said. Oh, the way it works is like a queue. So basically, you always have to be available at your computer. I don't know if you ever worked at a would like to do it. Okay, yeah, you should do it. So if you ever worked at a call center, then you know what a queue looks like. If you haven't, it's basically just like on the side of your screen where they just show you calls coming in. You can accept it or not accept it, but you should be accepting them because they can see if you're on a call, if you're not on a call. So it's basically a queue, and they said their queue is always busy right now. So basically, when you finish a call, you take the next one. You finish the call, take the next one, and you have to always be in front of your computer. And it is a live thing, so you want to make sure you look presentable. Have a headset. They do want you to have like a full, headset, like the ones that you have at an actual call center, not just your how I'm talking to you now with the webcam and the computer built-in microphone. They actually want you to have a headset. Okay, so I don't know if they will reimburse you for that, but I don't think they cost that much. I don't know. I've never purchased one, so I don't know. But I would assume you probably can find one at Walmart, but you can't get into Walmart right now. Well, you can, but it's like really crazy. Anyway, or you probably could order it off Amazon. Okay. I will see if I can find some online, and maybe I'll put it in the training too, some links to some good quality, not too expensive headphones. but they do want you to have that. Okay, so notarize is an option. I think it's a great option if you want to stay in the house. If you want to stay in the house, you don't want to go anywhere, and you can commit to a set time. They're very flexible with their time, but the training is 9 to 5. So after you complete your training, oh, good. Walmart has a good one for under 30. After you complete your training, then you can work overnight. You know, because I had asked her that because I was like, ooh, can I do like a 12 to 7 or something like that? Or like a 12 to 5, like a.m. Because just like working in the day was a lot for me. And I said, well, maybe I could just put my laptop in my car. Like, you know, I don't know how to figure it out. I'm just not used to having a set time schedule. So that would be an adjustment for me. And I have, you know, everyone has kids in the house. So I don't know. But if you know, are you staying in the house, you know you can commit to doing that, this would be a great opportunity for you. So you simply complete the application online. They're going to do a virtual, hold on guys. I am at home. My children are asking me a question. Hold on a second. Oh, anyway, so they're good. All right. So basically it is a good opportunity. If you wanted to get started with that. So Notarize is a good one. And I uploaded that training onto the platform last night. There's a few more things I want to upload about that, but that's a good one. So going from there, let me go back to DocVerify. So DocVerify is good if you're getting your own clients. So if you have your own clients, DocVerify is good because, like I said, you can charge what you want. Now on DocVerify, let me see if I can find, okay. On DocVerify, no, that's not what I want. I want to do add new. Okay, so you can do an e-signature document just saying that you're not notarizing it, but for the purpose of using this software, everything's going to be notarized. So e-notary document is basically saying that you're going to upload the document here. You're going to select the file, upload the document, then you're going to put the document type, the selected notarial act, like if it's an affidavit or acknowledgement. Most of them are going to be acknowledgements anyway. The county that you are in, not that they're in, the county that you are in. And then the date. Now, notary fee, DocVerify does allow you to collect payments on this software. That is completely optional to you. I don't do that. I send my invoices out via PayPal, and I use an invoice system because when you do it through DocVerify, it's like anything, it's processing, you know, and I don't like delays. I don't want to, you know, I want my money and I want it now. So, and then I prefer PayPal, but you don't have to. You could also do Square invoicing. If you use Square, you could do Square invoicing so basically what would happen is when I get a client, I get all the information, we set a time, all that good stuff. I email them an invoice. Okay, that invoice has to be paid before we start the notarization process. Now, what I will, you know, do if the, you know, I'll get everything set up first before I send the invoice. I'll get everything set up. I will email them the document as far as I will email them the link. So basically, when you do this with DocVerify, they're going to get a welcome email that says, you need to notarize a document. I will email them that. They can open it. They can see the document is uploaded. It's ready to be signed. Once they get that email, then I send the invoice. So that way they know this is legit. I'm not, you know, trying to take your money, things like that. And then they pay the invoice and we go through the process. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way. You can put your notary fee on here like this. I say you charge $100. Then they can pay it on here. Okay, now let me really quick go over charging, because that's a really big question people keep asking. And I'm going to go over it in terms of Virginia. Okay, if you're not in Virginia, I will have to tell you in a minute. But right now, let's do Virginia. So basically, in Virginia, you can charge up to, Shell, you told me this last time, $20 per seal, up to $20 per seal. And but that is per seal. Okay. It's not, okay, so when you do traditional documents, what is it, $5, right? So now you charge $20, but you can also charge for more than that. You definitely should charge a technology fee, okay? You don't have to. I'm not telling you to do that, but These are things you can charge for. So 25. Thank you, Shell. You're awesome. Okay, so you can charge technology fee. You can charge a fee for anything you want to charge for. Just like when you do regular notarizations, you can charge a fee. But technology fee is mostly understood. Like, okay, this is the fee for your notarization. This is the technology fee. Because any software like DocVerify that you're getting your own business for, and they're not giving you business, you're going to pay for it. Okay. So you want to make sure that it's worth your while. So I definitely charge technology fee for every, and that can vary. Like how I do our traditional closings, it varies the same way. So people always say, well, what do you charge? It varies based off of what kind of document are you doing, how many pages, how many signers. If you're doing a lot of documents, I try to do like a bulk kind of discount rate for you. And then I'll put in the technology fee, but it's based on how many you're doing. Now, if you're doing a loan closing and it's 100 pages, you have to go in and apply where they have to sign. So like, let me see if I can show you. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me. I don't know if it'll let me upload. Yeah, I have to, but basically you would upload it. You would upload it, and then you have to put the signature blocks on each page, okay? So that's going to take time to go through a whole notary package adding. It doesn't take that long. It might take you like 15 minutes, if that, depending on how long it is, okay? Adding all the signature spaces. I fill in all my information, like state of, county of, this person's name, you know, things like that. So that way when we're signing, we're just going right through, and it's really quick and easy, but that takes time. So you could put like document preparation fee is this amount, technology fee is this amount, you know, but usually you do like, you could just put like notary fee, technology fee, and roll it into one. You don't have to itemize each thing. You can if you want to. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so you definitely can charge for technology. So people are asking a lot about that, and it really just depends on how much you're doing. The more you do it, the more you're going to see how much time it takes you to do it. You're going to see how much you're paying out to do it, and then you can say, okay, how much do I need to charge? Okay, so like when you do traditional notaries, you look at, you know, how far am I driving? What time of the day am I going? Is it a weekend? Is it a holiday? How many pages am I doing? How many signers are there? The same things apply, except for you're not driving, you're using technology, right? And the same thing like when you do a loan closing. How many pages? If I'm printing 2 sets, I'm gonna charge more, right? If I'm printing 300 pages versus 100 pages, I'm gonna charge more. So if you're only doing 1 document versus someone who's doing 50 documents, you're gonna charge more for the 50 document person, right? But when you have people who are doing a larger amount of documents, you don't have to, but I bundle deal. So I don't necessarily charge them I wouldn't charge them $20 per seal. You can, but I just don't. I think NOTARIZE does $20 for the first page and then $10 for each one after that. But you can do it however you want to do it. That's your business. Keep in mind, this is your business. This is your business. That is the main thing you have to remember, except for when you're working for a company. So if you're working for a company like NOTARIZE, you have to follow their rules, right? They set the rate. They tell you what to do. You have to follow their rules. If you're getting your own clients, then you can do your own thing. Let me get some of your questions really quick, and then we're going to keep going. How do you upload a certificate? The digital certificate? Oh, I'm going to go over that. I'm going to put your question on hold really quick because I have to answer a question that went along with that. We need to complete your training and receive your notary seal before we apply to notarize. You need, even if you don't complete the training, you still need to get your notary seal before you can apply to notarize, because you can apply now, but when you do your interview, they're going to ask you if you're e-notary, and if you're not, you still can't work for them. So it makes more sense to go ahead and get your e-notary seal, complete the application with the state, get your digital certificate, and then apply. All of that can be done. All of the seal, the certificate, and the application can be done in one day. What you'll be waiting on is for the state to get back with you on your approval. Once you get approved, then you can apply to notarize. Or, I mean, you can apply now. You can just tell them you're pending, your application is pending, but you submitted it a nice little minute ago, so it should be back. But basically, you can't work with them until you have it. So you know. But yeah, so everything that you need to do as far as your end can be done in one day. Is you'll be waiting for your license to come back. Okay. All right, digital certificate. So let me go over that really quick. Yes, this will have a replay. I don't know why the video wasn't working for some people. I have no idea. But no worries. This does have a replay on it, and you will be able to get back in and see the replay. So digital certificate, I was trying to do it on here and it's not letting me do it with the screen share option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just record it outside of this and upload it to the document that way. But basically, what people are having problems with, and I don't know if this is where you're going with this, Ms. Perkins, so basically what you're going to do, when you download your certificate, it goes into a file. On my devices, it says keys, and you can't get to it from like just going to my documents or my downloads. But if you kind of got to play with it to find it. But what you should do is once you, all right, I'm trying to give you the best answer here. It's really technical to explain. So trying to explain it to you without seeing it, without showing it to you is kind of complicated. Okay, so let's do this. When you buy your certificate and you download it, it's on your computer, it's saved onto your computer. Your certificate's on your computer, right? Whenever you're going to sign something, if you're going to sign it on Adobe, it's going to automatically populate. If you're uploading it to let's say you upload it to like Nexus is one I had to upload mine to. It doesn't automatically populate. You have to go through your files in your computer to get it. Okay. If you go, and it depends what kind of computer you're using. It's not going to be in downloads. It's not going to be in documents. Has anyone seen, and it really depends if you're using a Mac or HP. So like mine, I can get to from going, I think I go settings. No, I don't go settings. I have to look at it to see, but you basically have to go through your files on your computer. Your hard drive, I think that's where I saved it. Let me see. Oh, it's really complicated to find it if you're not, let me see if I can tell you exactly. Oh, you know what I did though? When I first needed to find mine, I Googled it.
It's 3 o'clock.
I Googled where to find the digital certificate if you save it to your computer. And it's basically in a file called keys. If you're not computer friendly, I would definitely just Google it first and see if you can find what you need to press. But it's in your hard drive. It's in your, like when you hit my computer, it's in there. It's just in one of those folders. Once you find it though, maybe you should try to put it on your desktop. That way, when you have it, any other time you need it, it's on your desktop and you don't have to go digging for it again. And it really depends on how you downloaded it and where you downloaded it to. But it's in your computer. It's not going to be like in downloads. It's not going to be in documents. It's going to be in a file. I think it should be called keys or certificates. It was something. If you do search, if you hit search on your computer, like you know how you go hit file and open search and type it in there, it should come up there because it'll bring up, it's searching all the files on your computer. So you can search like IdentTrust, you can search certificates, you can search X.509, whatever it would it say when you downloaded it, search that and it should come up. But I will say when you find it, save it to your desktop. That just makes things so much easier, okay? All right, so your fees for technology. Oh, okay, so all right, fees for technology. Yes, Alicia, your seal is gonna come from me. Just email me the information. At the end of the training, it tells you what I need and I will send you your seal. Karen just got approved for her E-Notary. Yay, Karen! Okay, Shell, I'm gonna get to you in just a second. You can save it on your desktop. When I downloaded it, it asked that I want to export or save it on my desktop. Oh, so you saved it on your desktop. There you go. You can save it to your desktop. And once he put his on his desktop, but you could possibly do a search and list it. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so save it to your desktop because you're going to have to upload it. And trying to find it for me was a headache. I was like, oh, where did I save this thing? Okay. Vanessa, if we are already notaries, you are sending us a digital seal. Okay, let me clear this up really quick. I am sending you your seal, your notary seal. Your digital certificate is going to come from IdentTrust unless you choose a different provider. I recommend IdentTrust. I'm going to send you your notary seal. Your digital certificate is going to come from IdentTrust. That's when we went through. That's you to pay like $59 for the first year, or $99, or what was it, $129, depending on how many years you want it. Okay, the seal, the digital certificate comes from IdentTrust. I will send you your notary seal. Always, and your license, your e-notary license is going to come from your state commission, your state notary commission. So when you apply, you're going to apply with your certificate. It's a lot. Hold on. Your digital certificate and your seal goes on your application, and it applies. You apply with that to the state. So you have to have that first applied to the state, and the state's going to approve your license. Yeah. Cool? Cool. Okay. If you have more questions, put it in the chat. Okay, Shell. So technology fees. So you can charge whatever you want to for technology fees. Just like I tell you guys, you can charge whatever you want to for travel. Depends on your state as far as travel, but you can charge whatever you want to. There's no stipulation on what you can charge for technology. So I've charged all kinds of things, honestly. It just depends. I look at it based on, because you can only charge $25 per seal. So say, I'm trying to give an example. So let's say I have a client who's doing a simple, I don't know, power of attorney, right? Doing a power of attorney. Well, when is this power of attorney? Anyway, long story short, we're doing a power of attorney. And that only has one signature and a few initial spots. When I get it, I have to upload it. I'll get to you in a second, Chandra. When I upload it, I have to apply this, every place that he has to initial, I had to put the sections on there. And then I have to put my, put all the places where they're going to sign. Everyone's signing. I put that on there. Then we have to go through and identify his identity. So it might take, give or take 10 minutes. It's just so hard when you give me on the spot like that. I would say your technology fee should go anywhere from $25 and up, starting off, because it depends on your software, what you're using. So let's say if he only has one signature and you're charging $25 for that one signature that you're doing, one notarization that you're doing, you could charge in total like $50 or $75 for the whole act. Now, you can't, but like I said, you could charge don't say, oh, well, I'm only going to charge this. You charge what you want to charge, okay? Like I had a client that he had a lot to do, and I charged him $400. So it's really, and that I kind of go by, okay, do you have a lot of pages? Is there a lot of signature spaces? And then on top of that, I had to type something up for him, which he emailed it to me, but I had to type up into a document and upload it. No. So I had to do that too. Sometimes you'll have, I had two clients actually ask me to type up something they emailed. So they emailed it to me, but they needed it typed up in a document, like formatted nicely with my notary language on the top. And so on the bottom, I mean. And so no, I definitely charge you for that. Definitely, hands down. Now I do, and I charge anyway. Like if I'm doing a regular in-person and they have a handwritten will and they ask me, can you type this up for me? Okay, I'm going to charge you to type it up. So it's the same concept, okay? But your technology fee, you want to make sure your technology fee is covering whatever you're charging to do it. So if DocVerify is charging me $50 a month, I need to at least make, enough money to cover my $50 a month for technology. So if I'm on average getting 2 e-signings a month, let's say I'm doing 2, I'm probably going to charge on average, let's say I've done it for 3 months, I'm only getting 2, I'm going to charge $25 technology fee, because at least my technology is covered. And then whatever I do outside of that, that's just my profit, because you are running a business, okay? So you want to make sure that you're making that. Sorry, I used my spatula. my child brought this in the room before I started. I'm sorry. Anyway, so you want to make sure your technology is being covered in the cost of your whatever you're charging, okay? Let me see. You have a notary. I already have my notary sealed. Then what do I do? You already have your e-notary seal, do you have your digital certificate? If you have your digital certificate, then you take those two things and you go to the your state commissioning website and you apply. So just keep that. Let me put this in here because I really want you guys to know the difference. I think people are getting really mixed up with it. Digital certificate and e-notary seal. Okay. Do I want to work on Saturday? I got an order for a order on Saturday. Or I guess. Why not? I'm not doing many in-person signings, but I do some. Okay, notary seal. So you have a digital certificate and a notary seal. You take those two things and you apply. Okay. Once you have, once I have $25 per seal. $25 per seal is Virginia. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. $25 per seal is for Virginia. Depends on your state as far as how much you can charge per seal in your state. I think most states are at least at 20. I think one is at 10. I did read one was at 10. So just verify what your state is allowing you to charge per seal. And you don't have to just charge $25 for tech. You can charge whatever you need to charge for tech. But you want to make sure that whatever you're charging for tech is, balancing out with how much you're paying for your technology. Okay, so you'll make sure you're making money. You're actually profiting from what you're doing. Okay, so any more questions on this? So now there are more platforms you can sign up with. I'm going to upload them, the trainings on them later, but there is it Nexus? Nexus is basically a software. You don't use it as far as you sign up with it, but a lot of lenders use it. So then they want you to have an account there. They send you the account. I know once you have one, you have one. And then you complete the closings on there. Notary Cam is another one. So Notary Cam is another one. And it's another one. But I put them all in the closing. As far as getting new clients, this is a new thing for everybody. This is a new thing for everybody. So you want to make sure that Can you hear me? I think my audio went out. Hope you can hear me. Okay, so you can reach out to law offices, you can reach out to title companies, lenders, nursing facilities, you can reach out to all kinds of places because everyone's trying to figure out now how to maneuver through this era. So like I now have a contract with a title company and I do all of their e-closings. Okay, so basically I reached out to them and I said, hey, this is what I do. I have an email that I drafted up and I just said, I'm an e-notary, make it look all nice and pretty and say, competitive pricing, things like that. Your clients can sign their documents from the comfort of their own home. It is all 50 states are allowing them to, are accepting those documents nationwide. You can notarize documents. That's the really good thing. So, and that's why everybody's so busy because there's only 6 states that are allowing notaries to become e-notaries, but those e-notaries can notarize documents for anyone in the United States. Okay, so 6 versus 50, that's a lot of clients that you could potentially have. So don't limit your marketing and networking to just your state because you could do it anywhere in the United States. Okay, so that's a really big one you want to remember. Okay, what is the average charge for e-notary with a title company? It is whatever you decide to charge because this is new grounds, this is new fields. A lot of title companies haven't had to do this before, so they're gonna go with whatever you say. You can keep it the standard rate of whatever you've been doing for regular closings. I would probably say at least $200 for a full closing because you have to go through and actually label each thing. If you want to, you could do $150. I wouldn't do anything lower than $150 just because the amount of work that's involved with it. But And that's if you're charging your own. You know, if you're doing it for another company, they're going to pretty much set their rate and you have to just go with it, like Notarize. But yeah, there's that. There's a lot that goes with this. But yeah, definitely would encourage you just to draft up an email. Draft an email and start sending it out to title companies and law firms and nursing facilities, things like that, and just let them know what you do. The service you might have to explain it to them. It's a lot of companies, even the title company that I just, you know, started working for, they didn't know that I could notarize e-notaries like in Virginia, that I can do it for all of their clients nationwide. They didn't know that the documents were accepted everywhere. You know, so this is a new field. This is a new thing that's getting thrown on people, and a lot of people businesses, they don't understand it, okay? So you have to learn it and teach. Once you learn it, you can get the clients, but when you get them, you have to teach it to them, because a lot of them don't understand, and they're like, I don't know how this works. How does this work now? Okay. But yeah, just definitely email and send it out that way. That's how I've been getting my clients. Adding to my Google business page, adding it to SnapDocs is allowing you to add it to your profile there. Do that. What else can you add it to? Your website. Definitely add it to your website. Online marketing is really where you need to be at right now, because everyone's online. Everyone's online. Okay. Businesses are online. They're just going to Google e-notary. Okay. And if you're not populating at an e-notary in your area, it's not going to come up. And the thing is, that's why I said it's so awesome, because there's only 6 states that let you do, that you be licensed as e-notary. In the state of Virginia, 2 months ago, I think is when I checked, there's like 200,000, something like that, 100,000 traditional notaries. There's only 250-ish e-notaries, okay? And I guarantee they're all networking, okay? So there's plenty of work to be had. You have to market. And with e-notaries, you have to market, okay? If you want to get your own clientele. Otherwise, you can sign with companies like NOTARY or NOTARIZE, and they'll give you the work, okay? So there are options. Any questions before we sign off? And as soon as I sign up, I'm going to send an email out for this webinar so you can get the training. Go back through your e-notary training tomorrow. I should have everything uploaded by the end of tomorrow. Go back through the training tomorrow. You can go through it today too, but I'm just saying that way you'll see, because I'll be uploading it all night, new content for you guys. So that way you can just make sure you're not missing any training. Any more questions before we sign off? Make sure you guys check out the YouTube channel, Notary2Notary, and see the video. I did post a video about how to operate with the COVID-19 if you're still doing. Thank you, John. If you're still doing traditional signings, I did post a video. Myself and Stephanie, we both decided we're only doing 1, maybe 2 signings a week now this week. Just, you know, it's very busy right now, especially for traditional signings, because a lot of notaries aren't going, of course. And so sometimes it's hard to say no, because there's so many phone calls and so many text messages, so many emails, and it's like, I'm not used to saying no. I'm used to like, oh yeah, give me. And so it's just like, okay, don't go, sit down. So yeah, definitely go over the precautions you can take if you're going to do traditional notaries. Like, one is taking extra pens and leaving the pens with the client. That's one of them. Thank you. I also did say, what did I say? Don't cough, right? One of the signing companies said not to cough. Okay, I think this webinar is over. But if you have any questions, email them to me, and I will get them to you guys. So, sorry. Working from home, right? Anywho, so send me your questions, and I will send out your affiliate link. So if you haven't got your affiliate link, send me an email. So you get 15% commission on anyone you refer to the program. Okay, so if you haven't got an affiliate link, email me, and I will get it sent out to you. That is all. So the clock on the wall. Happy signing.